Hold on, y'all. Y'all, I'm on a struggle bus over here. I ain't did this in so long. Oh no, not my camera. Peace is only something you can create. Hey y'all, it's Key here. Welcome back to the channel. And if it's your first time, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. My name is Kiana, but you can call me Key. And I actually want to start calling y'all Key, not because I'm Key, but simply because on this journey through life, I am realizing that everybody is their own key. You are the master key in your life, and you deserve to know that about yourself. You deserve to know the power that you possess and that all these doors can open for you. You just got to realize who you are. So anyways, hey keys. I'm so excited to be back. Okay, this is my very first YouTube video. Let's see, hold up. Let's see. 10 months, 6 more days until 11 months. Some of you may know I was married. This is my first time living alone by myself and with a child, and it has been a lot of adjusting. It has been very challenging, and it has also been a very beautiful experience. But I can say that honestly, I feel like it's been challenging to get to where I am now. My mindset has been the biggest thing for me, and really feeling alone and out of control of my own life has been two huge things for me. And just trying to wrap my mind around, like, even though it may seem like I'm not in control and I am alone, I am definitely not alone. Like, I got God, I got my spirit team, I got my baby and everything. It just doesn't look how I view it. And even though I may feel like I'm out of control of my life, I am in control within the stuff that I can't have control over right now. I just gotta view it differently, and I've honestly just been struggling with that. So the whole point of this video really and truly is lessons I've learned along the way, and it's just transitioning to singlehood. Like, it's a real thing out here for women who have been in relationship for years, especially your entire adulthood. Like, transitioning into being a single woman, just single period, and all the things that comes with that, like, it's a lot. And especially if you're a single mom. Single motherhood is like challenging in itself. This video, I just strictly wanted to focus on creating peace versus self-sabotage. So let's get right into it. First and foremost, when I transitioned out of my previous relationship, I cut a lot of people off. I mean, a lot of people naturally just kind of fell out of my life, but then I cut certain people off that we had connections together. So if you're watching this, you know why now. In that time, the way my mind worked was I felt like everybody was out to get me. I had been in this relationship for pretty much my whole adult life. Coming out of that relationship, my mindset was at its lowest. I felt like not only was he out to get me, but people that was connected to him were out to get me. And for me, creating peace looked like cutting those people out. It also put me in a shell, which I'll get to later. Me doing that did help me. It helped me to remove those people out of my life. I didn't really have ties to them. Like, we may have hung out a few times or whatever the case may be, but I wasn't really getting what I needed from those relationships anyways, and so it really didn't hurt to cut them out. The thing that I noticed within cutting them out, I no longer had the thoughts for those people. I no longer had the thoughts of this person may be plotting, or maybe they're recording what's going on in my life, or maybe they just want to hear this so they can report back to him. Or I wasn't questioning their motive anymore, because they weren't in my line of sight, they weren't in my ear, we weren't in connection. So there was nothing that they could do or say that was really kind of like playing with me. Also, how can I trust you when that's your friend? You know the saying, birds of a feather flock together. If your friend move like this, do you move like this? You probably do move like this in some type of capacity. And if you don't know that your friend move like that, how you don't know? Are you not like in tune with yourself? because I was into my intuition. I just wasn't like using it. And plus, you know, when you are in a situation, when you're in a relationship and you really love somebody, like, you don't want to listen to things. You don't want to see things for what they really are. You have on these rose-colored lenses, right? And it's just like, oh, I want to see this person in this light. Like, this person didn't mean that, XYZ. But you're not sleeping with them. You don't love them. So either you do know and you just choosing to still hang around them, which is a red flag, or you do know and you move the same, and that's a red flag. It was a comfortability thing for me, honestly. And I realized, like, in my connections, comfort is a huge thing for me. I went through like deleting Facebook friends, and it wasn't just them. I did a clean wipe of everybody. Like, if you weren't on my page providing some type of uplifting messages, or look at and be like, ooh, this is bettering me in a way, you know, or oh, this is positive, or this is inspirational, or this is just beautiful. But I did notice, like, in this phase of me cutting people out, I went into a very protective shell. This didn't just affect me in the area where I was legit trying to protect myself, right? It hurt me in the aspect of like me not wanting to build a community. And so for the last couple of years, I felt really alone through this process. I met a few people recently, but before that, I wasn't open to meet new people. In order to get to the places that you want to, in order to have these new relationships, these new opportunities, you have to be open. And I was so closed off. Like, I didn't think good things could happen to me anymore. I was just so in this shell and so not in a position where I even wanted to get out of bed and meet people, when in turn I needed to be building that community, creating the relationships that I seek. I think it does get talked about, but not to an extent. Like, when you are in DV situation or in a relationship period that was really like emotionally and mentally draining or manipulative, it can really cause you to doubt your mind, how you view yourself, how you view others. I no longer trusted myself. I no longer trusted people. But the reason why I didn't trust people is because I didn't trust myself. And I didn't trust myself because I didn't trust my intuition before, when I was in those said relationships and heard my intuition loud and clear that I wasn't supposed to be in it, and still was in it. Like, it wasn't adding up. And so now I was in a space of rebuilding my intuition all the way back over the course of 2 years and some change. Building my intuition back up has been challenging for me. There are times where I have looked at people and I'm like, do you know him? What do you want from me? What are your intentions? Like, that is the first question I always ask in my head, or like to that person. Like, what are your intentions? What are you seeking from this relationship? With friendship, with intimate relationships? I was scared. Fear had me in a chokehold. Fear and your mindset will have you like, God damn, like, what am I supposed to be doing? The key takeaway that I want y'all to hear is creating peace stems from your mind. You can be in a place where you want the comfort, you want the safety, you want the security, but also be open. Because if you're not open, you're gonna create the self-sabotage. Peace is only something you can create. Can't nobody else create that for you. Can't nobody come into your life and give that to you. They can add on to that, but they can't create that peace for you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Tune in, and I love y'all. Peace.